You know what I mean? The mothers and they worked. They never worked. They were the boss of the house.
Was she a seamstress?
Yes, she was the first woman to make a pattern to cut clothes. You know, like you have a pattern shop now, and you go and you buy yourself a pattern. Well, she worked at a pattern shop and learned how to do that. And they used to cut clothes out of paper. If all the girls that were hookers, they'd all come down to the house and get their clothes cut out, and then the mother would sew them up, and they'd be all dressed up.
So did your mom know some of the women that worked?
Oh,
in
we knew them
district?
all. Well, there was about 8 of them that come in from Paris, and they had a place on Galena, and they had a little store and a little place where they sell candy or cigarettes and that, and then they had their house in the back of the store, and they would perform there, you know, and we'd wait lots of times. My mother would buy me a lot of candy and stuff, and she'd talk French to the girls, and we knew the place they lived in, and she had a hotel down there on Utah or somewhere towards the flats, you know. She had a place, and she kept all these girls in that one building, and they all had their own rooms, and they were really nice people. We used to have a lot of fun with them. They used to treat us so well.
Well, who was the lady that had the hotel on Utah? Who was that?
Auger was her name. They called her Mrs. Auger.
So she was kind of the leader.
Well, she was the person that owned the building and rented the rooms.
I see.
And she had lots of times she'd rent to the men. They'd be coming in, and they'd rent a room. Well, they would take this room and wash their socks and hang them on the bedpost like that, and put their socks on. In the morning, they'd get up and be dressed up like millionaires, you know. They were all foreigners. They were all from all over. That's all I know. But my mother, we'd always knew them quite well, and they talked to us. And
were there other people from France here in Butte?
oh yeah, there was quite a few women from France, and then when they left, my husband had a truck, and he toward the back end of his car, he had a Ford, and he made a truck out of it. Hank did. You remember Big Hank?
Right.
And he made a truck out of it, and he'd always get the women, and sometimes they'd have a bird cage with a bird in it, or they'd have something to hang on to go back to Canada. But they'd all have children before they come here. You know, they were all had children, but they never brought them to the places they worked. They put them in school.
In Canada or in France?
In Canada and in France too, because they come in from France. And